What is going on, guys? Flossie here, bringing you another Destiny video. In this video, I'm going to be showing you guys how to complete the Urn of Sacrifice quest and the rewards that follow it. This is the last quest that you'll receive from Eris, and the very first step of it is to go to Zir and purchase the Urn of Sacrifice for 1 strange coin. So yes, you do have to have Zir in the tower to complete this quest, or even the first step. After you've purchased the Urn, simply return to Eris, and she'll give you the second part of the quest, which is basically go kill a bunch of Thrall with solar damage, and then collect the embers from their dead bodies. The fastest way I found for completing this part of the quest is to go to the Siege of the Warmind story mission located on Earth, and then about halfway through Seraphim Vault, you'll come to the point where I am, and you'll be rushed by about 5 or 6 waves of Thrall, making this part of the quest very easy. After you do that, the next part of the quest is to kill a bunch of Hive Alkalites and Wizards with void damage and then collect their Sullen Hearts. Essentially the same thing. You can do this in a number of ways. I personally did it by just completing the World's Grave story mission about a time and a half, although you could easily get this by making a quick run through the Summoning Pit Strike. Now, you're not going to see it on screen here, but after you turn in the previous part of the quest to Eris, the next part of the quest is to kill 5 Cursed Thralls with your melee without dying, and this can be a little bit tricky. The easiest location, however, to get it is definitely the Awakening story mission located on the moon. About halfway through, you'll come to this part where I am now, and there's going to be an assload of Cursed Thralls. You shouldn't have any problem getting this as long as you know what you're doing. My recommendation is to get out a hand cannon or something, do a little bit damage of one of the Cursed Thralls in the front of the pack, and then melee them and just pick them off one by one. After you've meleeed your 5 Cursed Thralls, turn that part of the quest into Eris, and you should get the second to last part of the quest line, which is to kill Urzok the Herald in Earth's Skywatch. Most of you should know where Skywatch is by now. It's the same location as the Loot Cave. Wait around for a public event, and he should spawn in about halfway through. When he does, use all of your heavy ammo. Use everything that you have, your supers, your heavy, really quickly, because he does disappear fairly fast. He's just a standard knight. He doesn't take a whole lot to kill, but he does have pretty high shields. He usually appears about midway through public events, like I said. However, he can every now and then just show up out of the blue. Regardless, just walk around Skywatch, and within about 10 or 15 minutes, you should have your first encounter with him. Unload everything you got, and you shouldn't have any issues. After you've slain Urzok, return that part of the quest into Eris, and she'll give you the final step to the quest, as well as unlocking the final story mission within the Dark Below. Once you go to your world map, scroll over to the moon, and you'll see the Ritual of Sacrifice story mission will be unlocked. Now, I would highly recommend bringing a teammate with this, especially if you plan on doing it on level 30, because it does get very hectic for one reason, and two, you can't use the multiple Blades of Crota in it, or at least I couldn't when I was by myself. There was just too much chaos going on. And 3, probably the most disappointing part of this quest is actually a 2-part. 1, it is literally the Chamber of Night mission, literally part for part. The only difference is the encounter at the end of it. And secondly, you can only do this 1 time per character. So you have 1 chance to do it, and it goes away forever on the map. I recommend playing with a group of friends. Playing with 3 people and getting all the Blades of Crota is extremely fun. After you've completed the story mission, return to Zir in the tower and turn in the Ritual of the Forsaken quest step, and you will be rewarded with the Eyes of the Forsaken item. After you get these from Zir, simply return to Eris and give her the Eyes of the Forsaken to receive your final reward and complete the quest line. Here you can see the final reward that I'm going to get as my Warlock is the Thrall Skin Brace. Now, I've done a pretty good amount of research, and I can almost guarantee that everybody is going to get Legendary Dark Below gauntlets. Everybody that I know has gotten the same gauntlets. Everybody has gotten the gauntlets for the character that they are using, and everybody has gotten a specific set of gauntlets depending on which character you are. So I think it's pretty safe to say that this is your guaranteed reward for completing this. Not too bad. Here you can see they look pretty cool. Let's look at this multiple upgrades. Takes Relic Iron and Ascended Shards as per usual. We have the Serpent's Tail, causing damage with melee, reduces your grenade cooldown. And then the standard one, reload speed of Scout Rifles. But yeah, guys, so pretty easy, although a long step process to get some legendary gauntlets, but they are guaranteed. So that is all for the Urn of Sacrifice mission, and that's all for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, feel free to leave a rating and a comment down below. Thank you so much for watching, and until next time, stay flossy out there.